And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, DL Hall. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Lars Nootbaar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seemed to play better in road games.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Donovan.
There's the strike. Hall, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball up the middle. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Michael Hellman.
Well, he's starting to become a pretty big part of this team. Last month, earning the National League Rookie of the Month honors. And you look at the steps that a young player takes. It's Rookie of the Month, maybe Rookie of the Year. Finds himself an All-Star and maybe an MVP down the road. But right here and right now, he's looking to continue to do damage.
That one drilled left field. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. He's there. It's a two-out double. So runner at second, two down. Arenado will hit next. Foul.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, two down as we play game one of this four-game series. Next offering way off the plate. This one in the dirt. Three-two. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. The Cards leave one. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
さあ、打てるかどうか。
And a foul ball.
キャッチャーやもんな。スライダーシーンか。
Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
いや、当てるだけになってもた。
Walker makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
In the air, right side. Bar on the move. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Christian Yelich. And a big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Everything came together for him. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Tap foul at the plate. Yelich off of first with 2 away.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
In the air, out towards left center, and that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Milwaukee, and the batter now, Jordan Walker. Hall back to work. And it's fouled off.
Walker.
And there's a ball. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And that misses. And that's ball 1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge. And now, Yohel Pozo. Line drive and foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Casey Martin. And a foul ball. Michaelis, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific fighting.
The shortstop takes the ball. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Joseph Ortiz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside. That one ripped. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here is Hoskins. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
あれ書いてなかったっけ？なんかどっかに書いたんやけどな。あれ書いてなかったわ。
Foul ball there.
あ、そうや。あっちに書いたんやろ。多分あっちやな。
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
全然違うってやつや。
And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking. Here's Mark Canha. Fouled off. He was late.
ここにも書いてないな。
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that is out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the dirt, blocked.
ほんまやな。書いてないな。どこに書いてたんだ、あれ。
Second inning here, no score.
あ、これや、これや。
Ripped on a line.
あー、正面。
Donovan makes the grab, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. We play 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
3-2-1-3か。
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's inside, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. And here is Michael Hellman. Hellman recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
ヘルマン。
And that one is lifted in the air. Canna sizing this one up. That's out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. That one catches the corner for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Redbirds down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn.
さあ、ダンさんも久しぶりの1軍
And
で。
that one fouled off.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate
あ
at
まりに
all.
も
In
打たん
fact, they've
から落
probably
とし
been
たけ
too
ど、上
aggressive
げ
at
た人が
times.
もう
The
一
numbers
つやか
tell
ら
us they're
な。
swinging at the first pitch more than
もう一回上げ
90%
る
of the
っていう。
time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
さすがに無理やろ。
What a
てか
battle.
走っ
It's
て
not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the
さあ、
Milwaukee
キャ
order.
ッチャー。
Here's the Brewers catcher now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swung on, popped up left side.
打ち上げた。
Arenado sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the Brewers DH, Wes Clark. Flied to right his first time. One burner into the outfield for a knock.
おっと。
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
ポロッとした
And
な。
now it'll be Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Flied to left his first time. That's hard hit on the
おー、
line.
痛い痛い。
And no one can get there. Lead runner
抜
makes
け
the
る
turn at
抜ける
second.
もう1点
Coming
と。
home. He will score.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Casey Martin. Swing and a foul out of play.
マーティン。
Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fouled off left side.
93
Martin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brendan Donovan. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's fouled away.
難易度なんぼなんやろな。あ、オールスターか。
Hall winds and deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
多分上げすぎとって落としてんやな。
That one just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Doubled his first time. Contreras, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This to third, Ortiz. Slings to first, and Contreras is retired. Nato comes in to take his cuts. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball. Done. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th, it's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
よしょ。
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ball misses outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Walker makes the play. Out number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. The walk and a run scored his first time. Foul ball.
Dunk.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez appears to be getting loose. King warming up as well. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hall back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one way inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's a little bit high. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Wynn takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 1 out, bases empty. And that one clips the corner. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, you can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. And down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, John King.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the catcher comes up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 2. Got him
ああ、
swinging.
全然ボール
Couldn't
や。
catch up to the heater. Now the number
まあ、
2
そんな
hitter,
都合
Wes
よく打
Clark,
てるほど
1
合
for
わない
2.
な。
He swings and fouls one off.
キング、シンカーサークル、スライダーか。
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that skips in the dirt. To the right side, but that rolls foul. And that's downstairs and outside. Out towards left center.
詰まっとるな。
Walker snags it for the second out. Here's Yelich at the dish. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Back to the mound, he's got it. Sends it to first. In and over. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
さあ、ちょっとやっとかなかな。この二人でええんか。こっちはどっちや。ほぼほぼ一緒やけどな。1.2 か。27。
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
ええ球投げてるな。
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Michael Hellman. Right through there for a strike.
さあ、この回に投げれるかどうかやな。
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
どの番。
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. But that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's Contreras now. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is going to go. That'll fire up the
最後で打
dugout,
ち寄る
and
か。
this game is tied. It's 3-3.
これは
He
な
only
ん
needed
とも
one
言えん
swing
な。
to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
ここで打つかよ。
Well, he went up there
ついてないと
looking
し
to do
か
damage. I
言
think
い
he
よ
had
う
his
がない
sights set
な。
on that pitch. He went and got it
残念や
and
わ。
circled the bases.
てっきり抑
Manager
え
out
れ
of the
ると思った
dugout,
ら。
and he's going to make a change.
そうはいか
done
ん
for the
か。
night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Elvis Peguero will take over
ペ
here.
グエロ。
And one thing on him, he's been really good this
い
season
や
in keeping the
ー
ball in the
もうちょ
park.
いやっ
Not
たん
an
や
easy
けど
guy to take deep.
な。
Here's Nolan
わ
Arenado.
お。
Well struck left field. That one opts against the fence. Around first and hustling for second. In there safely.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game,
今のボー
that
ル
could be
っ
a
ぽい。
deciding run.
Come
おっ
back
と
to the mound.
素晴ら
Tosses
し
to
い。
first. They limit the damage here. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Not even close there.
さあ、
And
な
it's
ん
1 to
とか
0.
勝ち越さなあかんな。
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
That one missed. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Nootbaar makes the grab, 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Casey Martin. Up the
あーっ
middle.
と。
Dives, but kicks off his glove. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. And that's
ああ、
fouled
うまい
off.
な。早
With
す
the
ぎた。
go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly
ど
ball,
う
well
やどう
struck.
やどうや。
That's back
あ、入った入
into
っ
the
た入った。
bullpen and gone.
素晴らしい。
That one felt good.
第
His
4
fourth
号。
home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our
カ
broadcast
ブ
booth.
スはどうなってたっけ？勝ってんのか？今日試
That's
合
an
なし
impressive
か。
swing of the bat to go over the
Sure,
wall to the
nice.
opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Hoskins up to the plate for the 3rd time
Luciano
as he looks at one
Maquetto.
down low.
Wow.
And you can touch them all,
完璧や。
baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 14th of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. John King is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new pitcher for the Cardinals, Matthew Liberatore.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Nootbaar hauls it in, 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Done. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez preparing to come on if needed. Leahy also throwing. This one in the air right field. Nootbaar makes the play, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
よっしょ。これはしゃあないな。外からやるしかないな。ごめん、外からやるか。これはええ考えやな。えーっと。
Hard ground ball, base knock.
これは取れまへんな。
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next to hit, Yohel Pozo.
Wow.
That one fouled off. That's way outside, and it's 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, そうなんや。いや、全然 OK やけどな。
Got it. And one away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Wynn stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. Good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
They take the force out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cardinals 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
ノーヒットかな。変えなあかんな、これ。
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Liberator, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
コントレラス。
Out to short.
ショートゴロ。
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next for the Brewers, Wes Clark.
今日も打ってない。3打席ノーヒット。
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field.
これは入った。
Wes Clark With his first major league home run, a special
メ
moment
ジャ
in
ー
his
第
young
1
career.
号。
Who knows? Maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a
この
big
人も上げ
confidence
たばっ
booster.
かや
It
った
feels
け
like
ど、
a huge weight just been
よう
taken
打
off
ち
the
ますや
bat.
ん。
He can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special
さあ、
moment
イエ
for
リッ
sure.
チさん。あ
And he
あ、あ
can't
っ
come up
と
with、it.
ポロリポロリポロリ
Gets。off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Two down,
さ
bases
あ、
empty.
若手の
And
チュ
next
ー
will
リ
be
オ
the。cleanup hitter, Jackson Chorio.
チューリオ、チューリオ。
Swing and
Wow.
a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
どん詰
Line
まり。
drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going. And now the shortstop, Casey Martin.
マーティン、マーティン。
First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Headed towards the
Yeah.
corner. And a foul ball.
さっきあれですわ。ズボンのゴムが切れてまいましたわ。
Not
One ball,
close with that
two
one.
strikes.
And it's
モ
1 and
ロテ
2.
ィン、モロティン。急にバチン言うたからなんやろ思ったら、ズボン
Gets
の
a
ゴム
piece
が
and stays
ち
alive.
ぎれましたわ。あれしかもなんか中ゴム通そう思っても穴が小さすぎて、なかなか入らんすね、もう。
That's a base hit. And now first and second with two
若干
outs.
内側の場所がちょっと
Well, he
破
wasn't
れとっ
afraid to
た
hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit,
外
maybe
で
spread out, but he
し
got the
ゃあ
job
ないか
done right
中
there.
入れたいけどもう入れられへんからゴムだ
Up
け
now for Milwaukee.
とりあえず出
Joseph
してもうて
Ortiz. Back in the sixth, he drove a
外
two-run
側
shot
か
out
ら
of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger
縛りま
moments
し
in
た
this
けど
game so far, and it could be one we look
外
back
が
on when this
あ
game is over
中
as
があ
well.
かんから外から締めるっていうベルトみたいなもんですよね
1 and 0.
When the skipper calls
ゴ
down
ム
the
ベルトみ
bullpen,
たいな
he's expecting the guy to come
まあ
in
何もせん
and
かったら
get
垂れて
outs.
きよるから
So
ね
far, not
外
getting
か
what
ら
he was
くっつけ
hoping
て
for.
And a swing and a miss there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
まあギュッと結んどきゃまあまあ別に落ちることないから
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied it up
中
on the
があ
hands.
か
If
ん
I'm
なら
out there
外
on the
で
bump,
せえっ
I'm
ていう
going
ね
right back in there.
あ
Line drive, win.
ーこれあか
That
ん
ends the inning, and they limit the
皮
damage.
膚に縫い付け
Another run for Milwaukee with the homer.
腹
It's
周り
now
の
a
皮膚
4-run
に
lead at 7-3. You're dialed into the show.
かといってこれゴム全くなかったらこれズボンがねでかすぎて垂れ
And
て
we're
きよる
back.
からね
New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder,
ちょっとで
Lars
かめのズボ
Nootbaar.
ンやからさすがにゴムなしやったらもう緩すぎて
Figueroa back
垂
to
れて
work.
きよるからね
Hit
こ
hard,
れあ
base
かん
hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
若干やっぱ結んどかんとずり落ちてきよるからね
Brendan Donovan digs in now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat
まあ
right here.
長
Try to
年も
close
履い
that
とる
gap,
から
but you know at the
もう
very
買い
least
替
if
え
you
て
can
もいい
find
で
a
す
way
け
to
どね
manufacture that run from
何
first,
年
it
前
feels
から
like
来てるか
really
わからんぐらい
important
の
getting back into this ball game.
10年ぐらい履いてんのかな10年か20年かわからんけど
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take
昔
right
から
there.
履いてる
Slider
やつや
down
か
and
ら
in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
来年じゃ今年の寒なった時に
The 1-2.
新調してもええかもしらん
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
昭和から 昭和からってやばいな。でも昭和からですなよ。令和じゃない。昭和何年からかわからん。令和じゃないですわ、間違いなく。ってことはもう、最低10年や15年、20年。20年ぐらい経ってるかもしれん。それぐらい昔からのやつのはず。寝巻き用のズボンみたいなあれやから。冬場しか履かんごっつめの寝巻きみたいなズボンやから。どっちにしろもうじき本格的に暑なってくるからもう履くことないからね。そうなるんやったらもう処分して、また寒なる前にちょっと新しいの買ってもいいですね。何十年ぶり。昭和3年生。それはないですね、さすがに。中学ぐらいから履いてるやつかもしれん。いや、4点差か、4点。3点やもんね、4点やったらいかんか。まあ、そんだけ長年履きゃ十分でしょ。20年も履いとったら、もっと取りすぎでしょ。そもそも服なんかそんな破れるもんもちゃうからね。おまけに冬場しか履かんやつやから、そんな痛むこともないし。年がら年中履くようなあれじゃないからね。ほんまのクソ寒い時だけしか履かんやつやから。全然20年でも30年でもいけますけどね。まあ、服買う人はよう買うみたいですけど、服基本買わん人やからね。買う人とか1年間でちょこちょこ買う人もおるからね。基本服とか買わんからね。ヘンさんとかちょこちょこ買ってるみたいですけど、服を買うという習慣がないからな。島村で買ったとかなんか言うてますもんね。島村も行ったことないし。ユニクロぐらいちゃいますかね。かといってコーナンで服とかも買ったことないしな。まあワークマンぐらいちゃいますかね。ワークマンのジーンズはちょこちょこ買ってましたけどね。まあ、外行くときはだいたいジーンズしか履かんからね。グラコロで。ほぼジーパンしか外では履かんから、ジーパン言うても容器あるから、順番に履いてるとはいえ、そんなに痛むもんでもないしね。5着ぐらいジーパンあるから、それローテーションでクロクロ変えとったら、何十年でもいけましたよ。30年でも40年でも、破れるまでは。仕事用のズボンはもう、この間さすがに破れましたけどね。 あれでも結構持った方かもしれない。完全にケツのとこが穴開いて破れまくりましたから。まあでもあれも6年ぐらい履いてたんちゃうか。まあ仕事のやつはどうしても擦れたりとかするからね。痛みやすいから。
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
スタンドで履いてるズボンとかそんなに痛まんでしょう。まあまあその仕事の内容にもよると思いますけど。つなぎみたいなの履いてるんですかね。ようわからんすけど。スタンドの人ってどんな格好しとったかな。全身つなぎみたいなの着てたんか。なんか帽子着てるのはイメージあったんですけど、帽子かぶってやってるイメージがあるんですけど。
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
わーっと。これまたホーム行くんちゃうか。あー。ギリギリ入りよった。抑えの準備を。さあ、耐えれるか。
That clips a corner. On the ground, a short could be two. Steps on the bag for one. Over to first, safe.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself in second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Pozo stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
よいしょ。さあ、抑えを出そうかな。
One out left for the Cardinals. Lucan Baker getting ready to hit.
さあ、ここで抑えよう。
And here comes the
どう
Brewers
せ
manager
あ
to
と
the
ワンアウ
mound.
トやけ
Pitching
ど、
change
目
coming.
出し棒で仕事用の衣装で。さあ、まあ、ワンアウトだけこの人で投げて、締めて勝てれば OK で。ああ、160。
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there.
ああ、した。さあ、これでいった。
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the series opener here at home.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4.
ともまあまあ打ったし、ホームランもよう打ったからな。あれでセーブつくんや。あんなワンアウトだけでもつくんやな。打線は好調やったな。先発がまたなかなかええピッチングやったからな。右へ左へホームランで。さあ、これで連敗やったんかな。ああ、2連敗してたんか。 連敗して、連勝して、また連敗して、これ連敗ストップか。残り3連戦か。その後が、カブス行ってからツインズ、パイレーツにロッキーズか。カブスの方が強いんか。レッツがまだ 6.5 も離れとるからな。カブスにこれ負けてまうと、3位転落の恐れもある。大谷さんとこもこれ強すぎて、10ゲームも離れてるし。メッツはえらい混戦やな。レンジャーと阪神とヤンキーと、まあまあ、まだでも、6.5 なら、まだまだわからんすね。来月がやっとオールスターか。今6月やからな。よっしょ。さあ、終わりましょうか。ちょうど7時か。よいしょ。さあ、では。腹減ったな。